NDRF teams are trying to help people. Those are the people who have been stranded here in Velachery, and water bottles, biscuit packets are being given to them. Remember, on the first floor and on the second floor of this apartment in Velachery, they do not have drinking water. There has been no power cut for the last. There has been power cut for the last 3 days, and people here do not have drinking water. So right now, drinking water bottles, biscuit packets are being given to them. This is the NDRF team. We are in fact traveling with them in the boat to try and help those who are stranded. Some of them want to stay in their respective apartments, but they do not have essential commodities. So water bottles, snacks are being delivered to those who have been stranded. Some of them who want to be rescued from their apartments and be taken out of Velachery. This boat will help those who have been stranded. Some of them, as you can see, just need water bottles and snacks, biscuit packets and snacks being given. And during lunchtime, food will also be delivered to those who are in need. Remember, it's been 2 days since the incessant rain stopped, but many people, especially in areas like Velachery, Tambaram, continue to remain stranded. Many of them have shifted to the first floor or the second floor, and no power. Biscuits, snacks, all these are being delivered because they do not have essential supplies stocked, and you can see a lot of help done by the NDRF teams here. From morning, they've been constantly going and helping those who have been stranded, and relief operations by the NDRF teams are underway as we speak. Every apartment here is in dire need of drinking water and food. So all these are being delivered to them, considering that the situation is not going to get better for the next 4 to 5 days at least. The water levels are anywhere between 3 feet and 7 feet, and boats are being sent to these places, inundated places. You can see there are private boats being operated, and NDRF has 2 boats here in Velachery, and food, water bottles, snacks, all these are being taken from outside and being delivered to those who are in dire need. There is a gentleman here who wanted medicine, but medical shops in and around are not available because the entire area is inundated. And these are the relief and rescue operations that are underway in Chennai. The top priority right now is to ensure that every person who's stranded has drinking water, food, shelter, place to stay, and also power. Now, there are no power cuts. Some of them have already stocked enough essentials, but drinking water here in Velachery is a problem, and they are served drinking water, snacks. Every half an hour, these boats come to their rescue. They are provided food, water, and these are the visuals that you can see.
Ramnagar second street left, திரும்பி right தான? திரும்பி right தான?
Many people are currently being rescued from Velachery. All these areas in Velachery are inundated. In fact, the water levels have receded, but the ground floors continue to remain submerged. Here you can see the NDRF teams rescuing a family of 5. In fact, that also includes a child. They are trying to evacuate people who have been stranded here for 3 days. Remember, in Velachery, West Tambaram and places like those, there is no power because the entire area is submerged. So power restoration will take a while, and you can see all these people will be now rescued from here. Many people have been... Sorry, sir. Ready, sir? Rescue operations are underway by the NDRF. Rescue operations are underway here at Velachery by the NDRF teams. You can see a boat now trying to ensure that those who've been stranded for the last 3 days are rescued and taken out of this place. All these areas in Velachery continue to remain inundated, whether it's families, including children, senior citizens, all the family members have been stranded here. The entire place here does not have electricity, basic essentials including water, food not available to many families. NDRF teams have been constantly trying to ensure that they come here to rescue these people who have been stranded, and also while coming to pick them up, they are trying to bring water bottles, snacks to deliver it to those who've been stranded here. Children, family members, all of them stranded here for 3 days. No power, no essential commodities made available to the residents here in Velachery. Situation is the same in places like Velachery and Tambaram and Pallikarne as well. A lot of family members have been stranded for the last 3 days, and now efforts are on to rescue them and to take them out of these inundated areas. Velachery continues to remain inundated. Water level here in these areas are between 3 feet and 7 feet, and that's why boats have been used here to displace those who've been stranded here. And this is the work that's done by the NDRF team here. 2 boats by NDRF here in Velachery, and they've been traveling in and out since last night to ensure that those who've been rescued, those who've been stranded are rescued at the earliest. என் பாப்பாக்கு 3 வயசு தான். This is Velachery, one of the worst hit areas. It's been 2 days since the rains stopped, since the incessant rain stopped, but the situation is still grim in places like Velachery, and the NDRF teams, they are monitoring the situation. There are boats ferrying those who've been stranded, and here you have children, you have a pregnant woman, you have a senior citizen. All of them were stranded for the last 3 days. There has been no electricity in these areas for the last 3 days, and basic commodities and including food and drinking water were not available to them. So the NDRF teams are bringing in water bottles, snacks, and delivering it to those who need water and snacks, and are also trying to rescue the stranded. Here you can see children who are 3 years and 6 years old. You can see a pregnant woman, you can see a senior citizen, all of them being rescued. They were stranded for the last 3 days. The situation looks grim here, and normalcy will be restored only after a week, because the water levels here in this area is anywhere between 3 feet and 7 feet, and you can see here all of them being rescued. The rescue and relief operations are underway. Those who need food and stranded here for 3 days are given food, water, drinking water, food, milk packets for children. All these are not available to people who are staying here, and the boats, while trying to enter these inundated areas, they are trying to bring in all the essential commodities that are required for the stranded, and those who want to get out of these areas to a safer location, they are being rescued by the NDRF teams here.
No power, no basic cell phone connection. For the last 3 days, they are flooded with water. For about 5.5 feet, water was there. Many houses are flooded with water. We are rescued by NDRF. Thanks to them.
And in 2015 also we had December floods. Is it better or is it worse than 2015? Because you were staying in the same locality in 2015 as well. How are things between 2015 and now?
When compared to 2015 floods, this time it is worse. It's worse than that. That flood was receded within 36 hours. Now it's very difficult to say. It may take 3-4 days to recede, and also then only they will provide electricity. We are suffering a lot.
And for medicines and all, how are you managing, sir?
Fortunately, we purchased and kept it ready. In addition to that, some people from some volunteers, they asked us whether any medicine is required, whether milk is required, so that I got a small baby of 8 months old. And people asked me whether we wanted milk or anything else. They have provided. The volunteers do a wonderful service. Thanks to them. Right on the lamp post. Wait. அவங்க வரலையா பூ? அவங்க வராங்க. வரீங்களா? இங்க வரீங்களா வராங்க? நான் இங்க இருக்கேன், நீ போயிரு. சரி. இந்த பாத்து திருப்பி அப்படி வரணும். இப்படி இந்த பக்கம் நோட் சேருங்க. इधर से उधर हो जाएगा. इधर से. इधर से वेट பண்ணுங்க. இரு. ஆமா. ஓகே சார், தேங்க் யூ. வரீங்க. அவருக்கு யாரும் மொபைல் கையில் கொடுத்துருங்க. ஃபோன் ரீச் ஆகுதா?
மொபைல் டப்பா இருக்குல்ல,
ஃபோன் ரீச் ஆகுதா?
Go back. That's why.
அம்மா நீங்க தோல்ல கை போடுங்க. எனக்கு கால் நீட்டணும். கால் நீட்டணும். தெலுங்கு தமிழ். அப்போ கால் நீட்டுங்க. லைட்டா நீட்டுங்க. தோல்ல போடுங்க.
இங்கே திரும்பி நம்ம இந்த சைடு வந்துடும் ஃப்ளைஓவர் இல்லைன்னா நம்ம செக் பண்ண முடியாது.
வரீங்களா? லெஃப்ட்ல போய் ரைட்ல போ. நம்ம வந்து இந்த சீட் வரீங்களா? மெயின் ரோட்ல. हां. पीछे से खड़ा है, पीछे से. हां.